here. Might see a few signs of life. There it is. Bodies spotted out. Going to be calling for a bit of help now as well, looking to try and retreat to a bit of safety. But with the connection, Jorgamo eager to draw blood even further forward here. G2 are really trying to dissect most of this site. And the hold is just dismantled. T1 might have got themselves on.
This time, though, anticipated.
Yeah, Caesar defeats. Quick mop-up as well of the available players. Leaf.
That gate crash.
There it is. Leaf's just going to be claiming a life in DH. Straight down there. Meteor shows his hand. Door Paranoia sweeps and does collect and collide onto the two of them as well. Trying to make sure you can take the fights cleanly. Buzz would be traded out and straight from the flank. Going to calm down the aim and the nerves, but still no shots are finding the targets here. This is G2. So Caesar connects onto two of them as well. The salvos towards the back. There is nowhere to run and no safety possible. The game plan here, G2.
They need the guns.
They do, they definitely do. DH falling, they're getting big pawn. Valen's close quarters now, rifle in hand. Holding this one against them. That Paranoia has a flash on either side into his face with that Prowler as well. Chance to really deny it, and now onto the side. Buzz has got to try and crack this one open like a hot knife through butter. He's going to find it. Still, that spike does need to get planted, and Jorgamo is quick on the scene of the crime once more. Drops down here. Flip back in and potentially do some damage. But when the hit's coming through, and my God, damage it is! It's three players in the blink of an eye, drop back to the spectator seat, and they have to watch in dismay. Check here, but that's just dodged into the side, and wow, just bites his time perfectly. It's two laid down, and Valorant will follow up with that 1-2 punch. Squad, can they push back from most of this? Trent spotting signs of life here, and no sound cues. That blind does connect. This is G2 just rolling over them now. It's an overwhelming onslaught of force. Izu, we'll see if he can put a stop to it. Be offered up,
and he destroys them.
Okay,
fair enough, I'll shut up.
Yep, narrative avoided. And Meteor, though, will be falling. Still, this is going to be going into the B-split. Trent, ready and available, at least with the salvos, trying to slow this one down. And Valen straight from behind as well. The disrespect is palpable. And the kills are still flowing. Now they reveal the hand as well. Off through the flank. Trent's going to be seeing all that presence. Valen as well. And need to be alerted towards it. That stun ricocheting right towards the back. And it's a good near side. In through it. Buzz is not done yet. A lot of damage done.
Go in.
Three players over, though. The Storm's going to be stopping the return of the fire on that trade. Meteor stands tall, stands proud. The rest of his team going to be takes most of that. Flash into your face on either side. This really blinds it up. Meteor just trying to go ring around the rosies, but he can't escape that one. Still, not a lot of damage alongside Izu, and this is T1 looking to flood all the way in. There's a siege over towards that top as well. Weaker weaponry does not matter for them. Jonah P. See, Izu's right there. Salvos at his feet, though. That is hot. Nowhere really safe to stand. Valen will at least punish that coming through, but it's bought time for Meteor to try and stand up to it. But G2 is stingers. Different breed entirely.
Not a big fan of that decision from Meteor.
His drift to get Izu out of dodge. Spotting out where the remaining of these players are, even in exchange and picks up the rifle for it, but that is a crazy fight to take. DH wins it. Tree control dominated. T1 are putting a squeeze now. It's a vice script applied to G2. Into this one, he's already gained a lot of ground. Nightfall's going to be committed nice and early here. T1 trying to take this one forward. Again, Meteor survives, lays claim to the site, and the help of his team as well as comfort.
And tapping the door, opening it up. This has got to be Leaf defending the flank.
Yeah, T turns up on multiple avenues now with that stun ricocheting. G2 to manage to hold it all the way back. Back once more. Still stunned up, slowed down. Players trying to get themselves in. Again, that plan needs to go down with only barely any time to work with. It's up to Jorgamo.
Give the info to his team.
Well, that's to be broken here. DH, you're hard committing into this fight. Does have the team to try and back away. Looks like really was trying to draw some in, but the angles are known well. Still, Meteor! Just collected himself two and stacks us right round towards the side there. It is returned and driving seat. And it needs to be heroics from Buzz. It needs to be here and now. Stuns, ricocheting, overdrive.
Lewis comp to begin. They did a great job of
plenty of bodies, and he's out in the open. They've jumped on him.
All right.
And we're seeing it a flood in here, and attempt by T1, at least the salvos make it so that there's only one pocket to stay in and stand in. And reveals Izu's position. The dash backing away here, but Meteor does find himself stray Jorgamo. Leaf is also forwards past that wall, but he's very much alone with that timing that he's caught. He's off to the side here. Nightfall now can get a bit of a move on. The Hinder drop down and lay it down at his feet. Izu needs that defense and needs that response. Very much out in the open down towards mid, but here it is. Util's going to be exchanged. Handshake there with a stun and the Paranoia. There's 30 seconds left. Jorgamo does get his pick, but where the hell are you going? Straight into Izu. Fully close though, that Hinder to try and slow them down. Trying to get the backstab going for them because G2 are none the wiser. They have to clear all sorts of sections here. This is chaos. In a few final moments here, trying to go all the way up and already returning T1. They collapse from every single side. Now, going to be applying that. That's heat turned up that one to these T1 players. They make a snap call, trying to take that fight over towards B main. Maintain control of it. Flip the side away. But close there, Buzz. Not able to play.
Cheek other, but you know, at the very least it should be even, and G2 look like they're running away with it on a map that
kill.
has been their worst.
What fast adjustments G2.
Even if that had been Itsu with the AWP, he would have been pressed to get out of there, I think, quickly with the light speed. Wow, come on!
Get out of here, man! Meteor does have a big ult for this one, but the Armageddon's going to be committed anyway. There's a Sheriff shot for you. Jorgamo almost going down to a bit of friendly fire. Meteor really delivering in a spot like this here. Convergent Power was considered. Sidestep Buzz is wrapped. And easy with the operator, hoping that he can save it here in a spot like this. Does adjust the aim in time. Luke's gone down, and it's a big map, so he might be able to save it.
But T1 need the last round.
They do.
Last round of the half here, and it's...
Hard timing to take. Salvo's at your feet, DH. Sound cues cut away. Feeling that heat has been turned up. G2 are playing a discipline. It's in their blood, it runs deep here, and there's going to be that instant response with the swing, leaping into the fight like a salmon upstream. Trent delivering two. Now that Judge trying to make good work with it as well. Umming about pulling out the util, but it leaves him just out of easy. He does pick it back up, but again, not long for the world in a spot like. Guns picked up and reclaimed. Bit of a recycling operation here, but it's all watched for and managed by DH with towards and Trent. He's in a bit of damage. No way, man! He's applying a hurt! And that's salt in the wounds at this point. 3 kills. He was complaining about all of them coming from the pistol rounds.
Stinger value here.
Trying to really just send it flying forwards. That Seas connects though. Like a bungee cord. Going to be springing his players right back, but Meteor might be able to get it done. That's a Sheriff. Makes it sing up towards mid, and that's a wide face as well, setting them up for success with these fights. T1 have access. He does just escape and dodge the eye, but not the shots. Izu.
What an entry.
Yeah, like a lightning bolt. Going to be sending it flying forwards here. Jonah could be in a bit of a difficult spot. Stun connection as well. There's connections as well, though, from the Sheriff in the hands of Jorgamo. Convergent paths. That's rainy day. It happens to be now. It's pouring for them. They're going to try and billow out into the back of the side here. Finding some targets. Izu again, harking it into the corner. Sam Q's going to be cut away from him here. All comes down to the trades and the shots. G2, the ones on top. Finding it. Flash. Dodged and avoided. Stacks really stepping up, and now he's the last one left tonight. Classic in hand. He's done more than enough damage here with the Judge into close proximity. This is really dangerous. T1 are being ripped apart, ripped to shreds. It leaves toying with them. Playing with them.